Hi everyone. This is the topic for discussion today. Let us learn something about reference management and style manuals. Now let us get introduced to reference management and how this reference management is done using the softwares like MS Word, Mendeley and Zotero. Then we go and find out what are style manuals and the history behind them. Then the types of citation styles and little deeper into the APA styles, in particular the 7th edition. Reference management is a process that starts whenever you do any kind of reading, research, or exploration of a topic. You need to keep track of what you need to read, what you might read, and what you have already read. This helps you to keep on track of your reading and also means you have the right information ready for when you need to cite material in your work or create a bibliography of what you read. Reference management seems to be tedious and time consuming by many researchers when it is done manually. In the past, references were written on index cards and stored in boxes. Now, reference management software allows for the digitalization of a personal collection of relevant scholarly publications. The earliest programs to manage the basic task of storing references and adding them to manuscripts have been around for over 25 years, but each individual entry had to be typed by hand. In the last 15 years, we have seen significant development that have made reference management much easier of the researcher. And let us see what is a reference manager. A reference manager supports researchers in performing three basic research steps: searching, storing, and writing. It helps researchers find relevant literature, allows them to store papers and their bibliographic metadata in a personal database for later retrieval, and allows researchers to insert citations and references in a chosen citation style when writing a text. To support those steps, a reference manager should have the following functionalities as identified by Gilmer and Kobescu. Import citations from bibliographic databases and websites. Gather metadata from PDF files. Allow organization of citations within the reference manager database. Allow annotation of citations. Allow sharing of the reference manager database or portions thereof with colleagues. Allow data interchange with other reference manager products. Produce formatted citations in a variety of styles. Work with word processing software to facilitate in-text citation. Let us learn about reference management tools. From the large number of available reference managers, we have chosen three products that are described in more detail below. A feature list is not the only criterion in picking a reference manager, but ease of use, stability, price, and available support in case of questions are equally important factors. How reference management done using MS Word? MS Word has its own basic referencing system available via the References tab on the ribbon. This lets you add references to a document and then create a bibliography at the end of the text. References are sorted in a master list which can be used to add references to further documents. But we should note that this system is not as powerful as Mendeley and Zotero. Now let us see how to use this application step by step. Create your document. To insert a citation in the text, go to the References tab on the ribbon and click on Insert Citation and Add New Source. Select the type of source and fill in the boxes. Add all the citations to your document. When you have finished, go to the end of your document and click on the Bibliography option. Select from one of the pre-formatted options or just insert the bibliography to format yourself. To change the style of your references from the default APA style, click on the style list and select another. Although you can't edit these styles, you can, as a final step, convert the bibliography to editable text. You can also get guidance from Microsoft support site Create a Bibliography, and hope you are able to follow these steps. Now let us find out how to do reference management using Mendeley. Mentally is a free reference manager where you can store, organize, highlight and annotate all your PDFs and references. It is also an academic social network where you can create a profile and share the literature you are reading with your research group or co-authors. Download and install Mendeley Reference Manager. Register from an account when prompted if you don't already have a Mendeley account. Drag PDFs you have already downloaded onto Mendeley library. This should create the reference details, but it is good idea to check them. Add the Mendeley web importer button to your browser, maybe Chrome or Firefox only, so you can quickly add references to your library. Install the Mendeley site add-in for Word by selecting Tools. In addition to library support offered for Mendeley, there is a lot of guidance and support available from the official support site, Mendeley Reference Manager support site. Now let us know about the reference management using Zotero. Zotero is a free reference manager available as an extension to the web browser Firefox or as a desktop application called Zotero Standalone. You can store, organize all your PDFs and references. Zotero's groups gives you the ability to share and collaborate among participating group members. Zotero connects with Microsoft Word so you can easily add references to your work and create bibliographies. Zotero is installed with several popular citation styles, but there are additional 8100 styles in the Zotero style repository. You can easily sync your library of references between different versions of Zotero and between different computers. The free version of Zotero comes with 300 MB free storage. If you require more storage, you can upgrade. Create an account with Zotero. You can use the web interface to access your library, sync with other devices, and import new references. Download the Firefox extension or the standalone desktop application and connector or bookmarklet so you can start adding any article you have already downloaded to your Zotero library. Install a word processor plugin so you can insert references directly into your documents. Start adding PDFs and references from your computer. If you are already using a different reference manager, you can also import these into your library. For further guidance, Zotero has substantial documentation and videos to help you get started and master Zotero. There is lots of guidance and support available from other websites too. Now let us find out some details about style manuals. Style manuals are books that illustrate how to correctly format and record information. They are most frequently consulted for information on formatting citations, but they also include a variety of other information that is useful for research, including where to find information for the bibliography, general rules of punctuation, formatting footnotes, spacing, indentation, form of author's name, etc. Using the right citation style is an important part of learning to do research in your field. There are several different styles used in research with style manuals for each style. A style manual provides the writing rules for the particular academic discipline. When you follow these rules, you can produce a work whose form is recognizable by other readers in the discipline. When all members of a discipline write professional articles in a common form, they can more easily understand one another. The style manual helps keep the members of a discipline in touch with one another. Following the manual will cause you to present your paper in a consistent and readable form. Each manual will include information such as how wide your margin should be, how to present tables or illustrations, how to cite research within the text of the paper, what to document, how to abbreviate, and whether to write numbers or words in figures. The manual will explain how and when to make title pages and how to write headings within your paper. For example, if you have several sections in the main body of your paper, you may want to put a heading before each section. The style manual will tell you whether to capitalize that heading or whether to center it. When you use a style manual, your writing style will be consistent throughout your paper. It also will be understandable to the reader because your reader also will be a scholar who knows these standards. Choose a style manual according to your purpose. If you are writing an article for an academic journal, select the style used by that journal. If you are writing for a professor, ask his or her preference. Generally speaking, if you are writing behavioral or scientific or social scientific research, use APA. If you are writing artistic or humanistic work, use MLA. This page shows a list of a few style manuals. Chicago Manual of Style, 16th edition from University of Chicago, 2010. Online edition also available. And the second, Publication Manual of the American Psychological Association, 6th edition, Washington, American Psychological Association, 2009. MLA Handbook for Writers of Research Papers, 7th edition, Modern Languages Association, 2009. American Anthropological Association, AAA. American Sociological Association Style, ASA. Council of Science Editor Style, CSE, 7th edition, 2006. Columbia Style Guide, IEEE Style Guide, Modern Humanities Research Association Manual. Now let us look into the history of style guides. Style guides have a long history in the writing process. They have always affected more than what counts as good content. They affected our writing process and behaviors, our sense of community, even our egos. Stacking style manuals. The early style guides came in the form of manuscripts and books mainly out of academia and journalism. They were made for print in print. The software on CD. The software installed on our computer gave us the first grammar checkers. We used them together with the printed style guides, spelling and grammar checks, reading level, word and sentence count, all added shine to word processing applications. The house of style. Here house means publishing house. What was left out of the manuals and software for specialized subjects, customer needs, or editorial taste went into a grand PDF of house style. Online style guides. When the web happened, we got e-style guides. These were literally a digital version of the book with a search box and hyperlinks between entries. Copy paste all over the place. Next came websites known as the auto checkers. They offered a growing variety of features like keyword extraction for tagging. AI writing assistants. The next generation style guide is here now. Grammarly and Writer have the best of everything that came before in one place plus AI. AI improves the quality of automated language checks in the context of what the content means. The suggestions are delivered out to teams as they write where teams write. And what is the same and what is different? The interaction hasn't widely changed. Comparing the first software checkers and today's writing assistant, you could comfortably use any. And what is different? Language models are new and better. The machine learning is semantic. Writer learns how writers write. As we feed it more content and interact with corrections, it outperforms other checkers. Style decisions scale automatically. In the past, there was a rush to add almost anything writers discussed as if the style guide were a notepad. Now, decisions go out to anyone creating content as an automated check. Deciding what style out of the writing assistant is as important as what goes in. The style guide is a thing we do rather than a thing we deliver. Today, our responsibilities include managing users, tweaking settings, creating feedback loops, troubleshooting, and reporting. You don't have to know guidelines or remember where to look for them. The writing assistant provides just about everything proactively. What do we leave behind? When tools evolve, the old mentalities and behaviors get exposed. Older technologies make them easy to spot. AI writing assistants free us up for more creative, strategic, and critical thinking. Let us learn some of the types of citation styles. Academic journals usually require you to use a specific citation style. For example, the European Journal of Criminology uses the Harvard citation style, whereas the Journal of Management and the Journal of Marketing use APA style. Some journals even have their own style guides. If you use a program such as Mendeley or Zotero to manage your references, Then you can simply select your target journal from the list and correct citation style will be loaded automatically. The first one is MLA. MLA style was developed by the Modern Language Association and is especially popular in language and literary studies, currently in its 8th edition. MLA uses parenthetical citations containing the author and page number. The next is APA. APA style was created by the American Psychological Association and was originally used in psychology and the social sciences. Today, many other disciplines also use it. APA citation style uses an author date system of parenthetical citation. The next one is Chicago. Chicago style is published by the Chicago Manual of Style. There are two variations. Chicago A, you cite the source in a footnote or endnote. Chicago B, you use a parenthetical author date citation in the text. Next is Turabian. Turabian was developed based on Chicago style. It is not really a separate style, just an application of Chicago rules to the needs of students writing papers, theses and dissertations. Just like Chicago style, Turabian has two citation options, a note system and an author date system. The note system is used in humanities, that is literature, history and arts, while the author date system is used in social sciences. The next one is Harvard. Harvard referencing style is often used in the field of economics. There is no official style guide, which means there are a few variations. Some organizations have published their own style guides for Harvard style, like British Standards Institution, Australian Government Publishing Service, etc. Like APA style, Harvard style is based on an author date system. The next one is Vancouver. Vancouver style was developed by the International Committee of Medical Journal Editors (ICMJE) and is mostly used in medical disciplines. Vancouver style works with the numeric system. In the text, the source is indicated by a number and the full source details appear next to that number in the reference list. The next one is Oscola. Oscola referencing is used in law schools. It is the prominent citation style for legal academic writing in English. Oscola uses a note system. You include full details of the source in the footnote. And the next one is IEEE, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, is a citation style often used in technical studies such as IT and electrical engineering. IEEE style has guidelines for specific types of sources. For sources types that are not covered in IEEE, Chicago style is used. IEEE uses a numeric system. And the next one is AMA. AMA style is often used in medical sciences and uses a numeric system. The numbering in the text is set in superscript with the page number included in parentheses. The other one is ACS. American Chemical Society is used primarily in chemistry papers. ACS style has three variations for in-text citation. The choice of style depends on the journal. In the overview on page 288, you can find out which variation is used by which journal. And next one is NLM, National Library of Medicine, is used primarily in the medical world. NLM uses a numeric system. And the next one is AAA, American Anthropological Association, is based on Chicago style and is primarily used in social studies. AAA style uses an author date system. The next one is APSA, American Political Science Review, is primarily used in political science with specific rules for documents from the United States government. APSA uses an author date system. So different citation styles have different rules for in-text citation. Reference list entries and the formatting of your paper. The differences can be very subtle, so it is important to carefully check the rules of the style you are using. Now let us study in detail about APA style. APA style provides a foundation for effective scholarly communication because it helps writers present their ideas in a clear, precise and inclusive manner. Where did APA style come from? APA style originated in 1929 when a group of psychologists, anthropologists, and business managers convened and sought to establish a simple set of procedures or style guidelines, what would codify the many components of scientific writing to increase the ease of reading comprehension. They published their guidelines as a 7-page article in Psychological Bulletin describing a standard of procedure to which exceptions would doubtless be necessary, but to which reference might be made in case of doubt. Since then, the scope and length of the publication manual have grown in respect to the needs of researchers, students, and educators across the social and behavioral sciences, healthcare, natural sciences, humanities, and more. However, the spirit of the original author's intentions remain. Why is APA style needed? Uniformity and consistency enable readers to focus on the ideas being presented rather than formatting and scan works quickly for key points, findings, and sources. Style guidelines encourages authors to fully disclose essential information and allow readers to dispense with minor distractions such as inconsistencies or omissions in punctuation, capitalization, in-text citation, references, and presentation of statistics. When style works best, ideas flow logically, sources are created appropriately, and papers are organized predictably and consistently. People are described using language that affirms their worth and dignity. Authors plan for ethical compliance and report critical details of their research protocol to allow readers to evaluate findings and other researchers to potentially replicate the studies. Tables and figures present data in an engaging, consistent manner. Whether you use APA style for a single class or throughout your career, you have to recognize the benefits of a conscientious approach to writing. Although the guidelines span many years and take time and practice to learn, we hope that they provide a balance of directiveness and flexibility and will eventually become second nature. Does APA style cover everything about writing? APA style covers the aspects of scholarly writing most pertinent to writing in psychology, nursing, business, communications, engineering, and related fields. It specifically addresses the preparation of draft manuscripts being submitted for publication in a journal and the preparation of student papers being submitted for a course assignment. The publication manual does not cover general rules explained in widely available style books and examples of usage with little relevance to the behavioral and social sciences. Among the most helpful general guidelines to editorial style are Words into Type and the Chicago Manual of Style. Style manuals agree more often than they disagree. Where they disagree, the publication manual, because it is based on special requirements of psychology, takes precedence for APA publications. Now let us find the 17 most notable changes in the APA Style 7th edition 2020 published on October 11, 2019 by Raimo Streefkirk. The American Psychological Association (APA) introduced the 7th edition of the APA Publication Manual, which replaces the 6th edition published in 2009. There is a lot of changes based on the 7th edition. Citing online material has become more common, the use of inclusive and bias-free language is increasingly important, and the technology used by researchers and students have changed. The 7th edition addresses these changes by providing better and more extensive guidelines. When it comes to citing sources, more guidelines have been added that make citing online sources easier and clearer. The biggest changes in the 7th edition are the publisher location is no longer included in the reference. You can see the example here. The first one shows the 6th edition APA style and the second one shows the changes according to the 7th edition. The location New York is not included here. The in-text citation for works with 3 or more authors is now shortened right from the first citation. You only include the first author's name and the ETAL dot. Surnames and initials for up to 20 authors instead of 7 should be provided in the reference entry. DOIs, that is Digital Object Identifier, are formatted the same as URLs. The label DOI is no longer necessary. URLs are no longer preceded by retrieved from unless a retrieval date is needed. The website name is included unless it is the same as the author. For ebooks, the format, platform or device, example Kindle, is no longer included in the reference and the publisher is included. Clear guidelines are provided for including contributors other than authors and editors. Writing inclusively and without bias is the new standard. See the example. The singular they or their is endorsed as a gender neutral pronoun. Instead of using adjectives as nouns to label groups of people, descriptive phrases are preferred. Instead of the poor, people living in poverty is written. Instead of broad categories, you should use exact age ranges that are more relevant and specific. Flexibility is increased regarding fonts. Options include Calibri 11, Arial 11, Lucida Sans Unicode 10, Times New Roman 12 and Georgia 11. The running head on the title page no longer includes the words running head. It now contains only a page number and the shortened paper title. The running head is omitted in student papers. Heading levels 3 to 5 are updated to improve readability. In terms of style, not much has changed in the 7th edition. In addition to some updated and better explained guidelines, there are two notable changes. Use only one space after a period at the end of a sentence. Use double quotation marks instead of italics to refer to linguistic examples. Knowing how to use a style guide boosts your value as a writer. It also helps you understand your work better. Learning the linguistic conventions in your industry and reading the explanations for them can help you define the audience you write for, how they think and what they know. Plus, as someone who works with words, knowing how style guides work deepens your relationship with the work you create. Writing a sentence becomes exhilarating and when you comprehend the simultaneous fluidity and brute force of the language you are using. Thank you all.